This is Frank Sisco. I'm here with Noel in the Bronx on Boston Road, and we're looking at a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro that's very special. It's a 427 Yenko engine, and we're going to speak to Noel, the owner of this great dealership.
How you doing? My name is Noel Reed. I'm the owner of TNT Got Cars. What we have here is a 1969 427 Yenko ZL1 all aluminum motor. Now let me tell you something, this car technically falls into the category of muscle car, but this here is no ordinary muscle car. This car is extremely brolic. This car has got a 600 horsepower motor
600
out of the factory.
Wow.
This car, when this motor was ordered, gentleman who wrote away for this motor to order it at the time, Don Yenko, was still alive. And when he sent it away to Yenko Performance, he sent his check in, and I have a copy of the check that has Yenko Performance written out to, and Don Yenko happened to be there, and he signed the return receipt.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is stamped by the post office. Now this motor also made it into this vehicle, also has a 5-speed transmission by Doug Nash. When I tell you, as you put this car and you shift this car in gear, the nose of this car picks up like this car is an airplane getting ready to take off on a runway. This car is a serious muscle car for a serious muscle car collector.
Wow. Now, how many of these engines are around?
There are only 5 of these motors ever made by Don Yenko. 5 of them in the entire world.
Is that right? Wow.
And no more will ever be produced.
Wow. And so even though the listed price on this car seems high, it's probably very well priced considering that it's so rare.
It is very rare. Matter of fact, there was one exactly just like it that just sold out in Meckham Auto Auctions in Indiana that just sold for $150,000.
Is that right? Wow. Wow. Can we take a look at the engine?
Sure.
So this is a V8, right?
It's a V8 and it's all aluminum. Everything is aluminum. It has aluminum heads, aluminum block, has aluminum water pump, and it's also insignia with Yenko's name right there, where you can see it. It says Yenko.
Oh, that is cool. Wow. Now, how many miles would a car like this have on it?
Well, this car right here, since the time of its restoration, which was done with a full frame-off restoration, there's only been mileage-wise in this car. This car has about maybe 500 or 600 miles on it.
Is that right? Wow. Now, is this a car that an owner would take out, or would just show?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Most people I would think are going to just take this car out to show. But if you want to take this car out to run, believe me, you're going to come out the winner. Anybody who wants to run up against you, there's a lot of talk these days about Hemis, okay? And I've had plenty of Hemis. This car will crush out any Hemi. Wow. Any Hemi car.
Is that right?
This is a serious car here. Serious. For the serious collector.
Wow. How many miles per hour would this car get up to? Well, has it been clocked like that?
I've never clocked this car, but I have been driving on the highway at about 50, 60 miles an hour, and I've nailed it, and it took off like it was standing still.
Is that right? Wow.
And it has that kind of power to it. And I mean, every time that you take this car out and you think you're going to nail it, I assure you that you're going to blow about a quarter tank of gas right out the back of it.
Is that right? Wow. Wow. This looks like a beautiful car. Noel, let's tell me a little bit more about the body. Now, this would have been repainted how long ago?
Well, this has been given a ground up restoration. I mean, a full frame off restoration. I mean, they took the frame off of this car, they totally separated the frame from the body, and they totally restored it. Totally did everything. They stripped it all the way down to the metal. They redid it. They powder coated it, and they put everything back together. I mean, the lines on this car, the work that was done on this car is laser straight. If you look down the side,
yeah, it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Restoration to it.
Anything special about these wheels?
No, well, the wheels are Rally Sport wheels, which is basically the basic wheels that were sold for these cars at that time, but they are new. They are in very good condition.
And about the inside, I'm going to go on the inside of the car. Wow, we're in the inside of this beautiful car. 35,293 on the odometer, but since restored it has about 500 miles on it. We got it's a 5-speed. Here's a look at the tachometer. Beautiful wood steering wheel. Black leather. Of course, traditionally these are all manual windows and locks and things like that. Nice size console. Black leather interior. Black vinyl top on the inside. Okay, I'm here with Noel and we're looking at the paperwork concerning the Camaro.
427.
427 and the Yenko engine. Yes, tell me about these pieces
right
of
here,
paper here.
This letter right here was addressed to Yenko Performance, dated for 1982, where this gentleman here, Robert Canham, is actually ordering this motor at the price of $3,869, brand new, a 427 all aluminum motor. This here is a receipt that he sent it away. He sent away for the motor.
Robert Canham.
Yeah.
Sent away for the motor.
Sent away for the motor. And this right here is his receipt from Yenko Performance concerning the motor. His money has been received. This is the shipping receipt from Yenko Performance. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is when his money arrived at Yenko Performance. Don Yenko was there, and he signed.
Look at that! Wow.
He
Don
signed
Yenko's signature.
Don Yenko's signature when he signed for this to receive the money for this motor.
Looks like that's April 5th, 1982.
Yeah.
Wow, and he died.
Yeah, he
sometime
died in a plane crash.
Right? In a plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
Is that amazing?
Died in a plane crash.
And there's a copy of the check. For the deposit.
This is also the tag that was on the motor at the time.
Gee, these are great documents. It makes this classic car, this muscle car, even more interesting and more exciting. Especially that signed receipt from Don Yenko.
And this is a copy of the check.
Yes, I just got that. Yes.
Okay.
That was for the deposit,
yeah.
$2,000 deposit. Great, thank you, Noel.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. This is back at the Camaro, 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. Front driver. Rear driver's side. Rear passenger side. Front passenger side.